Hey everybody, Steve Smith here from Smith Model Industries. Welcome to the year 2020. Wow, what a wild ride it has been. Hang on. There, that's better. Can breathe so much better. And anyway, I usually don't wear a ball cap up here in the studio, but I've been at the school for 8 hours today working, and I have hat hair, and it looks really, really, really bad. So anyway, the reason for the ball cap. Maybe it'll become a new Smith tradition here at SMI, you never know. Anyway, hey, it's good to be back on YouTube again. A new beginning, hopefully. Depends how this year turns out, next year too. But anyway, we're still working in the studio, we're still building models for people, and we're having fun. Are we having fun? I hope everybody's having fun. You got to look on the bright side of things. I mean, I realize that the world is in chaos right now and things are just like nuts, but always look on the bright side of things. Things will eventually get better. So anyway, I'll stop rambling here. I'm working on a light kit for a friend of mine, Jim Graham, and it's the actual Polar Lights light kit that came for the 350 scale Enterprise a few years back. He was having a hard time figuring out the wiring on it and make sure that he was going to do it properly for his build. So he sent it to me to see if I could get everything all pre-wired and everything for him, and that I have done. In fact, it's sitting here on the table right now. I'm going to do an overnight burn test on it, make sure all the LED strips keep going, the LEDs don't burn out, and all that fun stuff, because there's nothing worse than putting all your LEDs and all your light strips in a model, and then guess what? Something burns out. And unfortunately, that happened to a friend of mine. Luckily, he only lost a couple of LED light strips, and I had done a burn test on those too. This was John Hinkle's Enterprise. I'm not sure what happened, but he lost a couple of light strips, so there's just a couple lights in the front that are out, and he didn't want to go through the effort of having to, with all that fancy hull plating on there, of having to crack that hull open and then replace them. So we're just going with the notion that that part of the ship is on nighttime mode. So it works. So anyway, but I really apologize for that. I mean, I did everything I could on that to make sure they would work properly and stuff. So I'm going to do a quick review here on Stephen's bridge model and also the light kit that I just pre-wired here for Jim, and kind of give you an idea of the schedule for the studio, what's going on, what I'm trying to accomplish here real quick, because my friend Steve Rousey and his family are coming up July 31st to pick up the bridge model, the Grissom model, and the 3 robots from Silent Running. As a matter of fact, thank you, Tom. The arm arrived in the mail yesterday, so I just need to give it a bath here in a few minutes when I'm done rambling here, and get that arm on Huey, and those 3 bots will be ready to go to Oklahoma here at the end of the month and first part of August. So, and I'll give you kind of an idea what the schedule is. I guess I can do that right now. I have a refit model coming at the first of next year for Jared in the UK. So I'm trying to get all the little stuff done out of my way so I can concentrate on that, and also Steve Rousey's 350 scale Enterprise. Those don't take that long. So I can get his whipped out while he parts on the refit or drying and stuff like that. I do want to have, or try to have, John Hinkle's 22-inch Eagle done by the end of this year, so I can get that down to him. Then hopefully I can just concentrate on the 2 models, the refit and Stevens, and possibly the 350 scale Botany Bay may have to wait till next year too. I got it started, just depends how things go. So if you hang on, I'll stop rambling and we'll get the show on the road. So shall we begin? Oh yeah, one last quick thing here. I can't leave out my good friend, Guy Young. I'm hoping to get his Viper done and delivered to him sometime in August down to Alabama. So that's another project I'm getting very close to, and I've got to start the pinstriping on the wings over there and then get those attached to the main body. There's this little sneak preview right there. Anyway, Stephen's bridge model is done, along with this little resin Grissom model. This was like a garage kit, and it was very bad quality, but we did manage to make it come out and look fairly decent. Oh, might help if I turn on the power strip. That always helps. There we go. Got a little light on this baby here. It's like, why is that not coming on? That's not good when you're doing a video and you don't have power. It's like, crap, what happened? So I'm going to adjust the view screen. Winky blinkies there. There's the medium speed. And there is super fast. So, and the outer dome is just a salad bowl turned over with the bottom cut out. Excuse me. So it came out pretty good. Used a cardboard tube for the turbo shaft and actually coated it with 3D resin that's used for 3D printed parts. It levels out, gives you a nice smooth surface after sanding. So this is ready to go. Also, it does have sound effects. Get the bridge sounds. Phasers. Photons. The sound effects are courtesy of Ralph at Tenna Controls. And also we have Red Alert. So all four of those light up. I was able to find a glass dome. It's actually for a clock is what it is. I decided not to glue it down. I didn't want to have ugly glue seams around here anywhere. And also, in case Stephen ever does need to get inside this model to maybe pick a figure up that might have fallen over, who knows? Hey, you never know. So I'll go all the way to Oklahoma. I know he'll handle it with kit gloves, but there's always that possibility. You never know. Also, this is the Ego I was talking about that I plan on having done for John. I got to have this done by the end of the year before I start that refit, so I'll get the major components done on that. But like I said, I'm trying to get most of Steven's stuff done and Guy Young's Viper done before I head down. This Grissom here is from the 1000 scale kit that came out with the Klingon Bird of Prey. I just got it and just slapped it together real quick just to kind of see how it compared to that resin one over there. And the quality is a lot better. And that is Stephen's Botany Bay, which I plan on doing. Also, Jared's in a whole bunch of nice Shapeways parts there for his refit. A bridge, an outer bridge wall, VIP lounge. That's got a different configuration, the recreation deck. This, of course, is the base for Guy Young's Viper. On his Viper parts here and his engines. Of course, he's kind of strung all over the place. These wings have had plenty of time to dry, so now I can work on the red pinstriping there. And his Viper. Once those wings get done and get assembled, it's going to really fly. No pun intended there. Get all the wiring done, stuff like that. There is Stephen's robots from Bronson Canyon Productions. And like I say, their customer service is excellent. Tom Sealer, I contacted him because somebody had tried building these, and Steve bought them at a flea market or something down in Oklahoma. Completely mangled Huey's arm. Parts were glued upside down with super glue. You couldn't break them apart. Half the parts were missing or broken. I contacted Tom, and he sent me up a new replacement arm at no cost. So once again, thanks, Tom. And I will do a better review of these too once I get Huey's arms on there too. Those kits are absolutely fantastic to work with. I've hardly found any pinholes to address. Everything fit perfect, and they are awesome kits. So they're good size. Also, here's Jim Graham's Polar Lights kit. I've got everything tagged for him. I will unhook everything from the circuit board, but I've got to tag everything for him so he'll know where they go in the ship and what they connect to the board. Let me hit the switch here real quick, and I hope like heck everything still works. Oh, thank God it does. Sometimes I have issues with light kits. I don't know what it is. And those are Tenna Control motors in there for the fan blades. A lot quieter than the old ones, and a lot quieter than the Polar Lights ones. God, those things sound horrible. There's the strobes for the rear end of the secondary hull by the hangar bay. There's your nav lights right there blinking for the saucer. And there they are. Here's your 3 LEDs for lighting the bridge and for the impulse engine. So everything's working. But I love this kit. In fact, I'm going to get one. If I ever do an Enterprise just for myself, this is the light kit I'm going to go with, because I really don't need the bells and the whistles and the sound effects and all that fun stuff. I just want one that's going to work and be built for myself and light up, and that's that. So I'm going to let this just stay on. I'm going to do an overnight burn test on everything to see if everything's still working in the morning. So anyway, I'm going to close out here. Wow, that sure lit up the robots there, didn't it? Those LED light strips. Woo, baby. Anyway, also I did order, try to wrap this up here, the 1000 scale new Discovery Enterprise. I absolutely love that design. I don't care what people say. I love that design. I think it was a logical upgrade from the NX-01 and from the refit NX-01. They had the secondary hull on that, to the original Enterprise. So I'm looking forward to the new show, excuse me, Strange New Worlds. Can't wait to see that. So that ought to be pretty cool. So anyway, hey, I'm going to close out here. I'll try to do another update here. Like I say, it's good to be back on YouTube. And I hope everybody stays safe and stay healthy. And we will talk again soon. Bye.